Hello everyone, I'm Yan, your favorite friendly Frenchman, and welcome to this new stream on an eclipse day. Yes, I'm a little late compared to usual because I went to see the eclipse. I didn't want to miss that because the other, well, I was gonna say total, but it wasn't really total where I live. The next one is going to be when I'm 81 years old in 2081. So yeah, we're definitely taking our chances where we can. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Big day today between the eclipse and the DLC reveal. I hope you guys are excited for the DLC, by the way. Let's talk a little bit about that. But first of all, let me welcome you all to the stream. Hello Hendrik, hello Fahrenheit, hello Andrew, hello Janafa. Welcome guys, welcome. Nice to have you all here with me on this nice evening, this nice eclipse evening. And it's really inspiring, the eclipse. I really want to do something that resembles an eclipse in Planet Coaster at some point. I think I figured it out. And if you want to do an eclipse in Planet Coaster, let's actually try to do it together. I think I have an idea. So let's go in a dark environment first of all, which doesn't seem that dark. Come on, make it darker. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so my idea is basically to use the exact same piece that we have on the train, which of course you haven't really seen yet since the video is not out. It's coming out on Friday, by the way. And so yes, the idea is to use this. There we go. It's looking a little weird, but don't worry, bear with me. Ideally, we're gonna want to use it sideways like this. That way we can use a circle basic shape, paint it black, like the famous Rolling Stones song. And let's see. So if I do something of the sort, maybe smaller? Yeah, there we go. Look at that, we got our very own eclipse right here. How cool is that? So yeah, you can do an eclipse in Planet Coaster 2 if you so want. I think I'm actually going to update my notes and do something like that for the final coaster in the park for the Black Knight. I think it would be quite cool to have some sort of show scene to start the ride. So yeah, keep that in mind. This is literally like having an idea live, and I feel like having a red sun like this is a pretty cool idea. Hold on, let me write it down in my notes. Where is it? My notes for Belleflore are like humongous. They're so huge that I have to make them. I basically don't have enough space for photos anymore. So every time I want to add a new photo for inspiration and for safekeeping, I have to basically, hold on, red eclipse, I should say. There we go. I have to remove one that I'm not using anymore. So yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, there we go. So there's your eclipse. Let me welcome everyone who has come by when I was doing the eclipse. Hey Fluked, hey Chop Shop Coasters, hey Blue Jay, nice to see you, man. Hey Grimdev, nice to see you as well. Next eclipse for me is the lunar eclipse on the 28th. That's cool. Hey Ice Rails, welcome to the stream, man. And so far, that is it. Dance Eclipse. You could literally do something of the sort with the dynamic motion stage. That is true. So yeah, let's load our previous save and get to work because we have a lot to do today. I'm gonna be completely honest. I have not worked on a special project for you know what, and instead today I've been working on Belleflore. Basically, I've had when I was trying to work on a special project, I couldn't really focus because I really wanted to. I had Belleflore withdrawal, essentially. Let's call it that. And so, yeah, I went to work on Bailando that we started in the last stream, which has completely changed. There's not one single piece that's left compared to the previous stream. So that's what we're looking at right now. What I've done so far is part of the custom roof. What I have to do is rotate that custom roof, so that's going to be really hard because every single, well, of course, it's selecting this, but every single piece is, it's like 110 individual shingles. So yeah, that's going to be a bit of a pain to do, but I think that's going to be fine, honestly. Hey Osna, hey Jovencito, just came back home after seeing a total eclipse. Yeah, me too, I was out as well. Although, since you're in Spain, you've probably seen it much better than I did. Mine was about, I want to say 90%, maybe a little low, well, less than that. So yeah, but it was nice. It's probably gonna be a rare occurrence in my life, so I'm glad that I went to see it, especially because I went there with my mom. So it was nice to experience it with my mom. So, would you rather at a motion stage instead of the cup ride? So, of course, I've known for 6 days about the DLC. Well, to be frank, we usually to have a creator reveal event, we have a 2 weeks notice. That way we can, say whether we want to be at one time or the other. So I've known for about 3 weeks by now. And the creator call, well, it's not really a call, it's more like a live stream, really. It's like a private live stream. Happened last Thursday. So I've known for about 6 days, sorry, since the creator call. I call it creator call, you know what it is now. And so I have thought about completely ripping, putting that away and doing something else and doing a Danse Macabre style attraction for Bailando, which is a great idea. I will say that for sure. But one, this area is from 2019. The technology did not exist in 2019, or if it did, it was heavily it was really a prototype. And with this being a prototype, it would be expensive. And since all of this would open with the area, which it already is like a very massive investment for that park, I think it would, at the time of this being in the park, it would definitely be the most expensive investment in the park ever. Of course, that's going to change. We're going to have more expensive stuff that's coming later in the series in 2027 with the hotel and all that, for example. Well, the hotel is not 2027. We'll talk about that when we talk about that. But yeah. That's why I kept the teacups and decided not to do a motion stage. Of course, I am not doing the parades build right now. First of all, because I cannot show you, and second of all, I would like to work on Belleflore without the things that are coming in the pack. But honestly, I may do a little something, just a little, for what's it called? For the release, really. We are able to show early access content basically when the release happens. So yeah, there we go. What's the name of this park? Is this Belleflore? Are you kidding me? You've been coming to the streams for a while. You must know this name now. There it is. It's Belleflore. It's literally in the title of the stream. Are you thinking of adding any new rides from the new DLC in your park? Not this park, no. I've made a lot of changes to my plans for Camtasia World, though, which I'm really excited about because I pretty much use every single ride except for the cinema and the tram tour. So that's gonna be really exciting when we get to it. And the flying. Sorry, for everyone that wanted a flying coaster in Camtasia World, I don't see that happening, except if other DLCs make me want to, but so far, at least that's a no-no. But I'm definitely gonna be using the robotic arm ride. I'm definitely gonna be using the Danse Macabre ride, the dynamic motion stage, and Test Track, and the Orbitron ride. There we go. Oh, I love the teacups. I think I missed 2 streams, so this is all new. We weren't working on that a week ago. A week ago, I was still finishing up all this. I'm pretty sure a week ago we did a lot of landscaping and the dark area for the end of the coaster. The episode is done and is going out on Friday, but now I'm working on the second part of the area, and so basically the boomerang, the village, the Mexican village, which explains that drastic change in style, which, in my opinion, looks very good. At first I had something completely different if you look at Saturday's stream. But yeah, it's I think it's looking great. We're definitely gonna have to do something to block off the light, because I believe it's not really doing its job quite well with the shingles here, because all of those are individual shingles again. But yeah, I think by rotating everything and then doing a custom ceiling is going to be great, especially because we're going to be able to have lighting, and we still have to work on the actual ride itself, you know, theme all of this to flamenco dresses, essentially. So that's going to be great. That's going to be absolutely great. On my way to make a Rip Ride Rocket style themed ride when the DLC comes out. Yeah, sure, go for it. Go crazy. Hey, elevator. Every time. I don't know why I have a hard time saying elevator. Elevator Warden. There we go. It's the 2 words. I'm doing great. How was your day? My day was great. Was honestly great. I loved my day so far, and we're having a bookend to this amazing day, with our streams. So that's great. With an eclipse and the stream. So that's absolutely great. I can help you with this area of the park. How so? I don't think you can. No, it's fine. Even with the Spanish, I think I can handle it. I have studied Spanish actually in high school, so I do know a little bit of Spanish. I'm not fluent, far from it. And the pack reveal, yeah, it was a big day. It was a massive day. Massive day. Speaking of the pack, actually, what do you guys think about the pack? Are you guys happy? Do you have... By the way, if you have questions, feel free, because I can probably answer you without showing you everything, obviously. But yeah, I can use words. That I can do. So, ask away. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot. Sorry, it's because of the eclipse. I've totally forgotten this, the super chat thing. 3 hours. I plan on this being a nice long stream as well. I feel really, really inspired by this. Right, so get your... Wow, that is not how you do that. Okay, get your name in the park by donating. I have to do it live now. I can't do it on my phone discreetly. It's not a possibility anymore. But yeah, there you go. It's not "qué tal", it's "qué tal". Hola, ¿qué tal? Una cerveza, por favor. I was really surprised that a lot of people in France spoke Spanish more than English, actually. Especially if you go in the south of France, yes. I would say that's pretty true. But to be frank, the Spanish language is very, very close to the French language because of its Latin roots. So yeah, that's probably why. Fahrenheit opening the wow, opening the stream with a $9.99 US. Thank you so much. Pooh. Okay, I have a dilemma. Is that I cannot add you yet, so I'll add you in my notes and I'll do it once we're done with the roof. Because if I back out of the multi-select right now, I cannot save this as a building group, so I have to do it individually. And so yeah, I cannot write your name in the park, but I can write your name in my notes. So Farin. Oh my goodness, how do you write every time? I do not know where the first H is. Fahrenheit beats. One time. There we go. Thank you so much, Fahrenheit. And let me like your thing. There we go. Love the new DLC. The first area I've ever worked on was asking for a DLC like this. Too bad I lost it. I was planning on turning it into a park, but I probably wouldn't finish it anyway. Hey, believe in yourself. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. I have plans to make a massive park with a couple of people soon, and this pack's rides are spot on for what we need, especially the motion stage. Yeah, I honestly wanted to do a motion stage, but they're like really, really time consuming to make, and I basically started working on something for that when I was basically on Monday, because I was editing and recording all weekend for the new episode of Belleflore that's coming out on Friday, and I didn't have time to work on anything in early access. So I might do something tomorrow. I've spoken with someone at Frontier that might have given me a good idea and might have motivated me, to be fair. Oh yeah, I can do that as well. It's way faster. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Look at it. It's way easier. And so yeah, I have like a good idea. It's probably going to be more humble. It's not going to be themed. as much as you expect my things to be themed usually, but to be fair, it'll be better than just, I don't know, a showcase or is that it? Yes, it is. Or, what did I do? Okay. Close. Great. Got scared here. Or, yes, a showcase, or you know. I missed some. No, I did not. I did. You're right. Only those ones, I think. Yeah, I missed 2. You're right. I don't know if you said that to mess with me, but you were right. Congrats. Also, are you planning on the DLC episode with the flying coaster, similar to the ones you did with the compact plates, etc.? I cannot talk about that, unfortunately. But we'll see. I make no promises. What I can say is that I've been working on special I tried working on a special project, and I really just wanted to work on Belleflore, so I couldn't, well, both this and also I wouldn't have the time to do that for release day. So I might scale back everything and do something a little more humble. There we go, I think that's it. Let's make sure that is it. Ah, yes, of course. Yes, I think that's it. Nope, that's not. Dang this right. It's so hard to theme because you just have to select the platform every time. It's so annoying. I really don't recommend it at all. There we go. We're gonna be real close to all. But yeah, there's a possibility. I'm not making any promises, but we shall see. Oh, this one is not. It's not selected either. And the idea is that we can do it like once and then never touch it again. Hey Colin, I don't know if this has been said before, but what theme is the next themed area after this one? It's gonna be Arthurian themed, so the legends of King Arthur and Merlin and the Black Knight and all of that. There's not gonna be any King Arthur, even though he is alluded to in the Dark Ride that we have already. But instead, the area is going to be focused on Merlin, and more specifically, Merlin's village called Carmarthen, which is canon, apparently, to real life. And the reason why is because... Okay, so now... There we go. I think it's a little bit too cliche to work on something that's like on King Arthur, whereas Merlin, I don't know, there's more mystery to him. So I'm a little bit more interested in doing something with Merlin instead. So it's gonna be themed to him and the Black Knight, which is gonna be the name of our coaster, our final coaster of the series. Just call me Kev anyway. The Fahrenheit thing was from a phase I went through. Sorry, but as long as your name is Fahrenheit, I will call you Fahrenheit. I'm sorry. Sorry, I gotta drink quite a lot. I just want to know how the rotation works on the flying coaster. Is it just arrow like the other rotating coasters? I'm not sure what you mean by the arrow, but basically there's a piece that goes 90 degrees and puts you in the flying position. That's all I can say. But the flying coaster like works pretty much how you expect it to. It's just really hard to make a proper launch because the launch is like very... Not the launch, the train is very long, so you have to make the launch extremely long. Right, so... I'm thinking, no, instead of doing this, I think we can use those and make like a central archway. Is it a potential new flat today? Really liked it. Fingers crossed I get it. Yeah, fingers and toes crossed. I'm excited for the new roller coaster they added. Frontier needs to give us round roof pieces in an update that have these kinds of tiles for easier builds. An Asian pack would be nice. I mean, I've literally done it. It's a little time consuming, but you know, it's there. And technically, it's already there, just not on that scale. For example, and in fact I might need it right about now. I think it's mythology. There we go. There we go. So that's the base thing. So it's obviously like 4x4, as all of those are. But you know, you can kind of make something that's curved. Looks a little bit weird though. Do I like that? I don't know. I know that I can do it if I need to though. Right now I want to focus on the inside. I just googled about this and found out the myth has an origin in northern France, yes. Well, northwest, I would say. But yes. That is right, because most of it took place in the UK, but I believe it originated from France. But France and the UK have a lot of back and forth history like that, so it's possible that some things come from the UK and are in France, and vice versa. Like some things are from France and are now in the UK. Hey Emil, welcome to the stream. I bet you're excited about that flying coaster, aren't you? Right, so first of all, let's copy those. Bum, bum, bum. To be completely honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. I think this might be the first time we will see maybe a 5 or 4 car train to fit a smaller station platform. It could be cool. You can put 10 trains on 10 trains. No, you can put a 10 car train if you really wish to, but it's a big station if so. But you can. Okay. And boom. Yes, 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 very, very much. I can call you Kev on the chalkboard, right? Oh yes, I have to add you. Hold on. Well, you're already here. So it's 2 times now. Whoops. I think a lot of people won't recognize you if I call you Kev, though. There we go. Where was I? Where was I? Okay, I was here. As the resident Vekoma Glazer, this is genuinely peak. Yes, 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 definitely. I also hope that you're enjoying what I'm doing with the park, by the way, since you're a Vekoma Glazer. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. It's a little tricky, but I think we can make this work. I'm shocked we have no madhouse yet, but we will wait. Yeah, don't worry. I'm pretty sure that now that the motion stage is in the game, we are very close to getting an actual madhouse. That is just speculation for the future, of course. I mean, I'm just gonna have to copy that over to there, right? Yeah, let's only do the one side then. Hey Filmo, welcome to the stream. Yes, yes, yeah, and I love all the Vekoma ghosters you have made in this park. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're, I hope that you'll enjoy the STC coming on Friday. It's genuinely a very special one. I can't wait for you all to see that new episode, by the way. I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's a little darker as well, the episode. Usually my videos are pretty upbeat, I would say. But this is a much darker story about earthquakes and ancient gods and people lost in an expedition. So I would say it's definitely in the darker themes, which is cool. You know, we need more adult themes and you know, more scary themes sometimes. Okay, and that should be... Yeah, that is level now. Okay, great. I have no idea what I'm doing. But we're figuring it out. See you, Andrew. I'm just happy we gained the basic human right to make car-themed coasters go vroom. Car-themed coasters, what do you mean? Because of the noises, yeah. The sound effects. Yeah, that makes sense. That is true. And speaking of making things go vroom, my favorite ride of the whole pack has to be the slot car ride. It's so good. And to me, it really paves the way for you know, the powered coasters technology in general. I'm just trying things out, okay? It's not definitive. And it's cool that I said that, because I don't think I'm happy with that. So let's continue that. Hey Eclipse, you were just in the sky, man. I'm literally not joking. You were literally just in the sky. You like blocked out the sun. I have no idea how you did that, but you did it. High-end, the park has really come along since last time. Yes. I don't know when last time was for you, but since Saturday, I've completely redone the structure for our teacups right here. What about 30? I feel like 30 is like pretty cool. Pretty cool angle to work with. Yeah. I made you laugh. I made you laugh. Am I the first one to make the joke, by the way? Like, I'm pretty sure I'm the first one to make the joke. Thought about the same joke about Eclipse during the eclipse. He's in our heads. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Alright, let's try the exact same technique, but with a 30-degree starting angle. What I want is also some room to put some spotlights and do a lighting sequence as well. There is one soundtrack that I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to hold on. Let me look at my NDA and what I'm allowed to show you and not able to. Just a second. Soundtrack. Okay, great. So yes. Hold on. Shush. So there's a great new piece of soundtrack. There are like 4 tracks, and one that will go exactly like super well with our new area. Listen to this. Wow, that is loud. There we go. Listen to this. Ah, that trumpet, man. And that is a new... Sorry. That is a new J.J. Ibsen track as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool, volume-wise. Whoops. There we go. You know what? While we're still doing this, why don't we listen to the whole soundtrack? Let's start with this. Jesus Christ. I don't know why it's not keeping my my volume. So sorry if that wrecked your ears. Whoops, sorry. Can you hear me fine? Yeah, I think you can. Starting with a bang, yeah, but it wasn't exactly my intention here. That's a little reference to Sing 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 for those of you who know that. Dum 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 dum. Bam 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 bam. Bam bam bam. Listening to this makes me want to rewatch La La Land. I should too. It's been like so long since I watched that movie, and I love it. It's one of my favorites. I need to find a time tomorrow to actually do that. Sounds like Mario Kart soundtracks. I don't know about Mario Kart either. But yeah, soundtracks for the DLCs are always really, really cool. Soundtrack for Planet games in general are like top tier. There we go. All right. Just want to make sure that it's not going to do any... Is it fine? Yeah, it's keeping the same one. Okay, great. Okay, so that's a more mysterious one. This is one I want to use in the Chief Beef attraction for Camtasia World. La La Land Supremacy. We know this. We know this. Yeah, La La Land is like one of my favorite movies of all time. There we go. It's more like classic suspense kind of vibe, really. Oh, the bass. The bass is nice. Okay, great. Right, so how does this look? Okay. This one is really like a noir detective soundtrack. Yes, that is very true. Oh, sorry, Filmo, I didn't see your message before. Are you hyped for D23? I am not in the slightest, no, sorry. I'm not a Disney guy. Not at all. I will be surprised if anything on top of the Lion King comes out for Disneyland Paris. This is how you will get my attention, is like doing something great for Disneyland Paris. If they don't, then, well, that's about it for me, you know. Alright, and the final one, this is the one that I used in my short, if you've seen that. That's the one they've used in the reveal as well, I believe. Do stream Friday this week. I need something to wait the Disney Entertainment panel. No, I'm streaming on Saturday as always. Eclipse, welcome back to the channel supporters, man. Yeah, the soundtrack like really slaps. Full of bangers. I wasn't, you know, I always expect bangers from the sound team at Frontier. Like, they're really amazing at their job, but like this one is like so classic Hollywood style, and I love that. You guys know that I love cinema in general, so yeah. Oh, look at that structure. Yes. It's looking great. I love that. You know what, Eclipse? I'll write you down as well. Whoops. There we go. That way I know that I have to have you featured as well. Alright, back under here. There we go. That's our base structure for this thing. I think just straight walls going along the shingles, you know, like doing this good. I think the same incline as the shingles is gonna be a nice idea. And there we go. That's our soundtrack for the silver screen pack. No, not open Steam. Let's continue with our Planet Zoo music. There we go. Just gonna make sure that's still nice volume-wise. Yes, it is. Compared to the screamer that we had for the other one. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's really great music. I never expect anything less than that from the music team at Frontier. They're all like super talented. Everyone at Frontier is extremely talented. I have had a conversation with Modo about the pack, and yeah, I absolutely loved the passion and the feedback that he was looking for. Like, in general, I can feel from the inside, well, from the inside, from the people that are on the inside, the very few people that I know at Frontier, I can feel their passion, and I feel like a lot of people give them crap, and a lot of the time it's not really nice, is it? So yeah, to see that they will not abandon us, despite everything that they have to go through, you know, I think is a testament to the quality of their work. Right, so stucco. So yeah, that's my idea essentially, is to use the roofs to make a wall that goes from here all the way to the top. And if that can be easy, that'll be even better. Like so? Question mark? Of course not. What am I thinking? Let's do this first. No, that's not great. Actually, it is. It's just not centered. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Or maybe not. So are we thinking that a curved ceiling is a better idea? Hey Henry, welcome to the stream. I think a curved ceiling is a better idea. Oh, actually, it doesn't look that bad. Because it gives a nice effect with the brick ones that we put earlier. Problem is the scale. Let's try to angle it just a little bit. See what I was telling you guys about when it comes to music in these games? There's not a single bad track. Right, we still have this to figure out. Ah. Okay, maybe not. You're so excited for the motion platform ride? Yeah, me too. Me too. You won't see something from me with that for a while. But when you do, oh boy, I'm going to do something really special. Oh, it's actually lined up now. Okay, great. It's my first time doing something so complicated for a flat ride, I think. I think the closest thing would have been this, but this is very simple compared to what we have for Bailando over there. Oh, I just realized that it looks completely horrible from here. That's okay. You shouldn't be able to see it from that far anyway, I think. Nah, you'll be fine. But yeah, once I get to do an actual dynamic motion stage, oh boy, it's gonna be great. I'm telling you this much. Oh, very, very. There we go. Okay. Wait, that was a copy. Crap. I wanted to recenter it. Hold on. It's gotta be easier with a controller. There we go. Come on. Actually, I think I can stay. Yeah. Because mouse is like much more precise. There we go. That's cool. Are we able to decorate the catacombs of the dynamic motion stage? Of course. Yes. Yes, it's completely empty. Well, completely. No, there's a wall, obviously, but I think you can work with it for sure. Yeah, once again, for everyone who's joined while the stream was going, if you have any questions, obviously I cannot show you anything, but if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer your questions about the DLC. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Wowee, wowee. Look at that. Damn. Okay, I didn't know I had that in me. But that looks like crazy good. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect this to look so good. I genuinely didn't. I'm gonna have to decorate all of this, but I really, really like this. Are we able? How is it to theme the catacombs? Is the real quest, I guess. I would say it is pretty easy. It is as easy as theming. It is as easy as doing what I'm doing right now. There you go. With the animatronics, I bet you can do so much with a new ride. Yes? Question mark? So, something, it's both the pack's greatest strength and its greatest mistake is that, in my opinion, every single edition has is asking your time and dedication and really, really hard work to make really themed environments. Even the flyer, when you think about it, like the flyer needs an onload, an offload, if you want to make a real flyer, you know, like a 10 card flyer, like Fly is, and you know, it needs to be compact, it needs all sorts of stuff. So every single ride really asks a lot of extra love, because it's base thing. I mean, all the base things are great, but they ask for theming. You know, you're not going to be doing a robotic arm ride, a Kuko arm, I mean, and have it in the wild. Same with a slot car or a dynamic motion stage. Every single one of them really requires a lot of theming, which I think, in my opinion, for people like me, it's great. It's just like really time consuming. But yeah, that's both the greatest strength and the biggest mistake of that pack, in my opinion. But I love it personally. It speaks to me much more than the Parades pack, and I would go as far as saying that it is my favorite pack. Sorry. That is perfect. Nice. Breaking news: the Yan cooks again. Damn boy, that's hot. Thank you guys so much. Hey Anthony, welcome to the stream, man. Will the right platform for the motion state be huge or reasonable size? It's really huge, and it has like stairs on the side to get guests from ground level to the motion stage. So that's why I'm saying it's gonna need a lot of theming. It's gonna need a lot of love to look great. But once it does, it'll look hella great, and you'll love it. You will. Anyway, let's stop staring at the ceiling. Oh, I did not expect this. Let's select all of those. Oops, not this. Hey, Krylo and Mr. Mr. Marlone. Not Malone. I was about to say Malone. Not the same person, I guess. There we go. Ever so slightly. I don't think it's doing much bad thing. No, it's great. It is a nice ceiling. I gotta give you that. Yeah. Me too. Me too. I like that. I definitely love it. It's not done yet though, but I think it's oh yeah, even from the outside. From the outside, it attracts you. You really want to go in on that ride, and you have to imagine that all of those are going to be planters with a lot of greenery around to make it even more dynamic. So I cannot wait to actually finish the ride. But of course, we're not there yet. Frontier just keeps outdoing themselves. Well, that's what happens when you put like very, very passionate people in charge of the projects that they're doing. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say that Planet Coaster could not be in better hands right now. Like I know two or three people technically who are working on, you know, everything. Not that I know more than you guys. Well, I kind of do. But also, like, I'm still pretty much in the dark most of the time when early access is not a thing. And when you talk about you know, the game and the DLCs with those people, they're really passionate. They're really, really passionate. What's going to be in the center of the ceiling? That's a good question. I have no idea yet. I really want a set of projectors and all that to, you know, dance. Probably the what's it called? The new moving ones that we have in the studio's theme. But yeah, it's probably gonna be dark. Actually, I don't know. I actually do not really know. We'll have to see. Obviously, I cannot use that yet, so we'll have to see next week. Most well cared for theme park seems so far. Well, to be fair, there aren't that many, but yes, definitely. Even more so than Planet Coaster 1. And I the hardest thing for me is to realize that a lot of people, still to this day, would say that Planet Coaster 1 was a better game. Whereas, like, those of us who actually play Planet Coaster 2, we all know that's just not the case. Like, Planet Coaster 2 is just such a better game. Like, it's not even close. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Let's completely close this off. The only bad thing is this light coming from the platform. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to keep that. Whoa. Maybe a centerpiece of some sorts. Don't know what could fit the theme though. Oh, it's gonna be a dancer. Like, there's gonna be a dancer statue in the middle. I'm gonna have to figure this out at some point, but I'll figure it out in due time. Right now, I want to figure out the ceiling, really the structural part of it, and then we'll get to the actual ride. Like, I want to finish the setting of the ride, and then we'll be able to see what to do with the rest of, well, of everything, really. The only thing that I don't like is this sticking out a little bit. So if I move it ever so slightly like this, yes, that's great. Let's make it like 140 so that we don't have any Z fighting. One in the diagonal is that one. Okay. 140. And then we just rotate it around. Whoa. I think I could do a 30-degree angle snap instead of the 15 because it's going to be faster. Yes, that works. Oops. Where are we? Right here? No, we already have this one. I think. Yeah, we do. Okay, there we go. I've played 20k hours of Blanco 1. I can gladly say Blanco 2 is way better by a large margin. Yes. Yes, me too. I don't have as many hours as you do. I think I left Blanco 1 with 4,400 and so hours. But even so, that speaks to a lot of the qualities of this game, and I would say that yes, it's 100% better in any shape or form. Like, it's not even close, I would say. I think Blancos 2 was better even when it was extremely glitchy at first. You know, really hot take, but I would say so as well. I was one of those people as well. I stuck with it even when it was glitchy. I was lucky enough to have not a lot of glitches besides the obvious things that needed to be fixed and were eventually fixed. Like, for example, can you believe that on console at the beginning of the game, like for about the first few weeks, I would say, we did not have multi-select. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that was happening. I actually really like the way the light in the middle looks. I kind of do, but also I know that with the lighting, like if you see, that's my big concern with flat rides in general. Oh, this is really red. I did not realize. But yeah, there are those white lights that unfortunately remain here. So yeah, we're gonna have to work around those, unfortunately. There we go. That ceiling looks so nice. Thank you so much, Birdie. Welcome to the stream, man. Don't remind me about the lack of multi-select. Hey, it's done now. It's done. We now are able to multi-select again. I hate the ride lights almost as much as the massive platforms. I think I hate the lights more. The platforms, at least, you can have, you know, those be removed, thanks to the incredibly kind folks who remove the right platforms for us so that we have tinier platforms. But the lights, like, they're really annoying. Same with the shop lights, to be fair. So yeah, anyway, what shall we do? I think I should have a sign. Oh, by the way, they haven't said that, but we have new text pieces. Like those kind of text pieces. And they're like slightly arced text pieces. So that's something, I guess. Bum bum bum. What did I want to do? Yes, projectors, really. There we go. Hey Yappa, welcome to the stream. New fonts? No, unfortunately not, no. Okay, calm yourselves, gentlemen. When I say arched text pieces, they're not great. I've got to say, like, it's easier, but it's like a set angle, right? You cannot like make a different angle and so on. So unfortunately, there we go. You'll have to have one angle, or do it like I did it, for example, right here at La Fourgonnette, which, by the way, is gonna have its actual fry shop be added to the park next week. How do you plan on hiding the lights? You mean those lights? I have to do the platform still. I could do it right now, honestly. Bum, 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 bum. Should use... Nope, not those. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Whoop, nope. Ah, come on. It's really, really hard to work around a flat ride, especially one so huge. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum. Where was my Right, it's right there, so it's gonna be right over there. The floating lights from the removed platform. I'm gonna have to do like actual structures for them. It's no big deal. As for those, they're going to be hidden by foliage, essentially. But you know, if you guys never noticed these ones around the lighthouse, it won't matter as much. So yeah. Hey Idar, welcome to the stream. I love the new pack. I would go on a limb and I would go out on the limb and say that it is my favorite yet. I think it outclass. Well, to be fair, it's what I like. You know, I love dark rides. I love themed experiences, and that very much goes in that towards that kind of goal. So I would definitely say that I like the silver screen pack much more than the parades pack. That being said, if you are not into theming your rides in general, it's not going to be the pack for you. But if you are, you're in for an amazing time, my friends. And also, what I love about this pack is that it's kind of teasing us for the future, isn't it? In the sense that there is going to... Well, if they do a returning Planko 1 pack. Sorry, every time I say park. A theme, really. They can do that again with other themes and, you know, update them in a way. So I think that's like the most exciting thing ever. Like, you can imagine an updated adventure pack and an updated World's Fair pack. Like, that's so exciting, and I cannot wait to see what they... A spooky pack as well, yes. I cannot wait to see what they have in the future. They're definitely already working on the future, so I guess we'll see in a few months. But wow. But yeah, I'm loving the new pack, and I'm super excited for you guys to get your hands on it. Most people expecting a spooky DLC in October already. I would say late October, early November. Don't take my word for it, though. I have no idea. I don't work at Frontier. Are any of the rides going to be added in the park? No, unfortunately not, no. All the rides are already locked in, as you guys know. But they will be added to the plans for Camtasia World. Camtasia World is always being, you know, planned. Like, every day I make changes, it seems, nowadays, to the plans of Camtasia World. And I cannot wait to start working on this part, because it's literally going to be my Disneyland. In a sense. Wait, that was 30. That's fine. I can work with that. Did we not already get a sort of spooky pack with sorcery pack? I wouldn't say so, no. I feel like if they do bring back spooky, first of all, a lot of people want to see spooky back. I think they will do something much more special than just doing the sorcery. I feel like sorcery was its own thing. It had some scary elements, but I would not say that it was made with spooky in mind. I feel like something that complements spooky could be a great thing in the near future. But again, I've no idea. I'm just saying that because I feel like that's the next logical step after the return of the studios pack. So don't take my word for it. I'm just speculating for the medium term future. Right. Something like this. Boom. I just want to make sure that I like the color of it. Maybe something a little closer to... No, not that. Whoops. Wait, hold on. Do I have it? No, I don't. That was white. Stupid. Something like that? And no, I feel like it should be darker than that. Hi Theme Park Universe, welcome to the stream. I love the videos. When's the next Belleflore episode? Literally on Friday. So yeah, And on Friday, it's gonna be all about what you're seeing on your screen right now. So yeah, be there. October is coming. I won't be shocked if we get an entirely new Halloween update instead of a DLC. True, but also I don't think they would pass on the occasion. And from what I've been hearing, they're like still hard at work at Frontier. So yeah, I would say that at least one DLC, whenever that is, not necessarily in October, a new DLC is still coming in 2026. I feel like I need to go back to the reddish ones. Something, yeah, along those lines actually. Maybe a little lighter? I don't know. What do you guys think? Hey Mushy, welcome to the stream. I'm super excited to give Frontier my money. That's true, they're literally like... Oh, by the way, oh yeah, yes. I have to... little secret that I have to tell you guys. I'm going to be streaming on the release day, right? Because it's a Wednesday. And so it's literally in a week. I've emailed our influencer relations person, whose name is Sophie. I love Sophie. She's been great. She's been handling everything with the Silver Screen pack and the Jurassic World Evolution thing. Anyway, point is, she has replied to me because I want to do a giveaway stream next week. So if you guys don't want to pay $15 and would like to see, would like to get it through the giveaway, definitely wait until next week's stream, because you could win a Silver Screens pack. Hey Pumpkinhead man, welcome to the stream. The entire park is so good. Thank you. Thanks so much. Dinosaur Prehistoric pack. I feel like if that would be the case, it would come with Adventure. But I feel like they could do something else with Adventure, though. Really like the cream look. I don't know. How do we enter? Literally just be there on the day, so next week at the same time. I don't know how many codes I'm gonna be able to give away, if any, to be fair. It's still unsure whether I'm gonna be able to, but she has responded to my email quite positively, so I think it's a good sign. I obviously will get back to you if that's the case. If so, that'll be called like giveaway stream or something. So you guys will be warned in advance. Another warning in advance, it's probably gonna be only Steam codes. So for all of you on console and PS5 and Xbox, it's probably not going to be happening. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. See you, Grim Dev. Giveaway sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying my best. I tried to do that last time for the parades pack, and I never got an answer from Chris. But now Sophie is like very good at communicating with us. I think honestly that Chris was having a hard time juggling between Planet Zoo 2, Jurassic World, and Planet Coaster 2, so they hired a new person, who is Sophie. And Sophie is handling Planet Coaster 2 and Jurassic World, so yeah. She's doing a great job. I've literally congratulated her, because I genuinely think that it makes a massive difference. So yeah, I'm happy. Darn it, I'm on PS5. I might get some PS5 codes. I don't know. We shall see. I don't know. She's the codes are in her hands. Will be in her hands. They're not activated yet. I do agree on another DLC this year. I just don't think it'll be Halloween related, because if we go back to the normal schedule next year, perhaps the gap will be too long from October to March, early April. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. See you, Hendrik. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, .NET. Welcome to the stream, man. How did the coaster progress since last time? This STC is complete. Episode is coming out on Friday. We're now working on the village side of the area, which will be the boomerang. Well, of course, the boomerang is the layout is done, but right now we're doing the teacups right here, with a nice view on the temple, by the way. I love this view. I think it's such a nice view. How does the new flying coaster station work? Exactly how you expect it to work in real life. So if you've done Fly, you know how it works. It works exactly like Fly. It's great. Like, it genuinely is great. Right, so Birdie, you were right. Cream is great. What I will change, though, is, if the game allows me, which it isn't right now, there we go, is to replace those with some cream. Yes, look at that. That way you won't be able to tell where is where, well, what is where, essentially. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we can make it a little darker. Like so? Question mark? Yeah, that way you can see the edge still. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know. I love it, but I hate it at the same time. It's so weird. What about that instead? Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like the darker color as well, but I feel like a mix of the two is pretty nice. I don't know. It was supposed to look like well, planks, not really, but you know what I mean, like wood essentially. Whereas this is much more like those brick kind of look. So maybe that's what I should do. Let's see. How does that look? Maybe slightly darker. Like so. Yeah, it works. I have an insane amount of stream delay for some reason. Sorry if my messages feel like they come from the past. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. I don't know when you are in the stream, but usually there's a 30-second delay between the stream broadcasting and you guys receiving the stream. But otherwise, I'm usually seeing the chat live on the left, so that's totally fine. No need to spam, Theme Park Universe, we've seen your thing. If I haven't replied to you yet, it's because I'm waiting until I can get to your message. So just the ones, sending messages just once is fine, okay? In the future. And yes, we do need... I don't know if we need a steampunk pack. We really, really have everything we need for steampunk now. But yeah, I would love to see your Max Striker for sure. What if you have the cream as the primary and the brown as the secondary color? Yeah, it looked awful earlier. Basically looks like this. It's awful. I like this. This is great. And then we can have a cream centerpiece. I feel like that would look nice. I've literally shown you with my finger. It's so stupid. To be honest, .NET, I would agree with you. I do think that is a weird choice for this type of pack. I feel like they mostly chose track rides, specifically the test track kind of ride, the slot car ride, and the Kuka arm, and then they were like, oh yeah, but we need something for the coaster crowd, and they were like, yeah, okay, let's put one of those. So yeah. What is the theme of this area? It's the second part of the Mexican area. So in Friday's episode, the episode that's coming out on Friday, we have a jungle Mayan themed area, and then right here we're going in the village that's near the jungle, and so we're doing what is just outside a school dance school. Sorry. So we have this sort of gazebo structure right here that is sheltering the teacups. I'll take stuff once now. Sorry. That's okay. That's okay. What do you know the perfect? What's that question? How the what? What do you know the perfect DLC would be in your? What would the perfect DLC be in my opinion? I don't have any opinion. I'm always really happy to be surprised with anything new. I was really surprised to know the silver screen pack was coming. When I learned the name like a week before the event was done for the creators, I was like, yeah, Studios is coming back, and it was indeed coming back. So I'm so happy that it is, but I'm really looking forward to being surprised with those things. I don't really have any expectations because having expectations really is dangerous when it comes to those stuff. So yeah, I don't really want a perfect pack, but right now I would love to see the old themes come back. Essentially. Was this your idea? What do you mean, Mr. Marlone? What are you talking about? I think the coaster is in the pack because they are working on coasters that people have been asking for. If you look at the parades pack, the coasters don't make sense, but they are what we've wanted. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Cheeseburger, welcome to the stream. You're making me very hungry. I want to eat you right now. But yeah, thank you so much for saying the teacups look great. What time is it? Okay, we've been going for an hour 30. I'm so happy because this game has like track rides for so long. Yes, I'm really hoping that they put more track rides, not necessarily dark rides either. Or transport rides. I feel like we have a lot of transport rides now. But I would love to see more dark rides. And something really interesting is that the slot car with the way it works. You know, you can adjust the speed throughout the layout. Like you can make it start very, very slow and then like pick up some speed, go very, very fast. Like I think you can go 150. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, you can basically like have different speeds throughout the layout, and I feel like it really paves the way for the technology for powered coasters and all that. I feel like it's great. It's my favorite edition of the pack. I feel like it's a very sleeper hit because the Europeans don't really know that kind of ride. We don't really have anything that looks like that. But yeah, it's like great. It looks like test track and all that. Then you can make pretty much anything with this. I mean, the themes in your park. Yeah, everything that I do is basically my own idea. I've basically planned all of this about a year and a half ago, and I'm still working my way through it. But I would say we're about 65 to 70% done with the park. We still have only this to fill, which is pretty exciting. Like that means the park is closer to being done than it is not. Yeah, did you have early access to the DLC, or did you just see it? Are you not allowed to say? I think I'm not allowed to say that I have early access. If I do. Although you can imagine stuff, you know, you can imagine from me being able to say my impressions that, you know, but I am able to say what I've seen and give my impressions. So it's a bit of a weird one. They should add the Max Striker in a steampunk pack with the new jet tilt. Maybe, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. After we got the unload and offload stations, I thought they would add continuous moving station platforms. We already have those in the game, technically, with the Omni-Movers right here. Like this. So, you know, technically, we already do have this. I feel like it's much more complicated to add those to coasters compared to a literal conveyor of dark rides vehicles. AK-1000, it has been indeed a while. Yes, very nice to see you though. I don't know how I would use these pieces, but pieces are pieces and I'll take them. To be fair, I have not really experimented with the pieces yet. I don't really know what they look like. One thing that I will say is bad is that the studios is mixed with the silver screen pack. So if you choose the studio filter, you will only see the studios. But if you choose the silver screen filter, you will see silver screen and studios, which I think is a bit of an oversight. I might actually give the feedback to them on that. So yeah, it's kind of a mess because there's like 650 plus pieces, something like that, which is kind of crazy. Hey, welcome back, Osna. Yes, Frontier has cooked. As someone who's usually more interested in the pieces, I think they've got me more excited for the rides this time around. There's a really good section in there. There's an amazing selection for people like you who like to theme rides. I feel like you're more of a themer than you are a ride maker, and that's why I feel like with rides that really are just asking for your creativity, I feel like it's an amazing pack. Like you're gonna have a field day, and you're gonna be really inspired by all of those. Mods and Omni-Mover stations. Oh my goodness. When is the next live stream? Are you kidding me? this one is literally occurring, and you're asking me when's the next live stream. Next live stream is on Saturday, and it's gonna be a birthday stream. Even though my birthday is on the 16th, I will not be here on the 16th, so I will have to do it on Saturday on the 15th. We're gonna try to go all the way to midnight, and we're gonna be touring my old creations, kind of having a blast from the past, really. So yeah, there we go. Hey, Steven! A Disneyland Paris Autopia ride, Belleflore version with the new DLC. No, because all the rides are locked in for the planning of Belleflore. There's gonna be one in Camtasia World, though. And also, I might add, that the new slot car ride is not Autopia. It's Test Track. It's very different to Autopia. Autopia is like a very slow-moving ride. The slot car, you can make it go between, I don't know, 5 kilometers an hour to over 100. I don't know what the limit is, but it's like very, very, very high. So yeah, and you can adjust the speed throughout the layout. So it's definitely not an Autopia. It's something much better, in my opinion. Luckily, we can theme it. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, the look of the train, right? I would say that yes, the train shell doesn't look the best for the flyer. But everything when it comes to technical elements of the flyer looks very good. So yes, it's gonna be another one that asks a lot of customization for sure. Make the hottest Vekoma flying coaster train. I don't know if I have time to do that. I might just do a very basic looking flyer, if I'm honest. I don't know. We shall see. Anyway, I've been doing pretty much nothing for about a little while. Let's continue working. Your birthday again? It was just last week? It was just last year. What do you mean? Bum, 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 bum. Haven't really been around lately because I took a social media break. I need to catch up with your videos. That's okay. That's okay. We all need breaks once in a while. That works. As far as catching up with my videos, there's going to be an episode coming on Friday, so yeah, do look forward to that. Also, my friends, if you are enjoying the stream, first of all, do leave a like on the stream. It helps a ton. Also, leave a nice comment. Not a lot of people comment on streams, but it also does a lot of a big difference. And if you're feeling extra generous, you may also want to donate a little bit, so you'll have your name in the park permanently. If you're interested in that, of course. This is completely optional, but it would really make me happy if you were to support the channel in that way. Yes, the slot car is like So good. You're gonna love it, Osna. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bam, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Someone just had an idea of using the theater as a fake experience magic box, kind of like how RCT3 did theirs. I think Broccoli told me that. I don't know if it was in the campfire chat or in my DMs, but Broccoli had that idea. Maybe not Broccoli. I don't remember who it was. But basically, someone saying that there was like a big gap between the screen and the stage, the seats. Sorry, and yeah, it's definitely got room for such things, for sure. Can you show the flyer? I am not on. I cannot show early access at all. I can only talk about it, I think. Otherwise, well, so long early access, I guess. But yeah, no, I can only talk about things. I cannot show you anything. And either way, I am not on the early access build right now, so. It is warm in my room, my guys. I feel like we should have those lights on. Yeah. See you, Birdie! But I'm loving how this ride is turning out. Such a nice design. Night all. Night, Birdie! Sweet dreams, man. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun. There we go. Yeah, that's great. If you want to see the pack, Mineral made a vid showcasing the whole pack. I don't think he did. That's impossible. We're not allowed to showcase pieces and all that sort of stuff. So I don't think that's true. Ooh, no, that's ugly. Let's keep it at this height. Seen the DLC announcement like 15 minutes ago. It's amazing. Yeah, it's great. I hadn't actually looked at the renders of the Vekoma flyer yet. I have to say, in the context of the pack, it kind of makes sense. It does make sense, yes. It's very Art Deco. But I feel like that's a bad move. Like, for example, the slot car, it has a themed version and a de-themed version that you can theme to whatever you like. And, well, to be fair, you can theme both of them to whatever you like. But all that to say that you can make them whatever you like. Whereas I feel like the Flying Ghoster, you're kind of stuck with this. which I'm not a big fan of, but it is what it is. Started a new school year and can only play on weekends, and of course Frontier has to release a DLC. Really? You're having school that early? Where are you from? Not precisely, of course. What country are you from? Don't dox yourself. I think Mineral showed some Blanco 1 footage from the pack. So just the studio's theme, basically. He's sneaky. He's very sneaky. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? Let's finish our ceiling, I think. Sorry, I'm getting really warm in my room. It was another really warm day. I think some icing. Really, it starts school so early in the US. Wow. I did not know that. It's kind of crazy. Now you showed something about trash bags, but That's true, I could use trash bags now! Oh, yes! Because right now, trash bags... Wait, where's my... there it is. Trash bags in my park are those Viking Hessian sacks. Which do work, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. I have seen the eclipse, yes. I was almost late to the stream because of that, but I did see the eclipse from where I am. I don't like how unstraight this is. Did not work. How about this instead? Yeah, that's a good piece. We don't have any new fonts, we do have new sound effects and returning sound effects. So you can expect all the sound effects from the studio spec and new ones from the silver screen pack. In France, we start September 1st. Yeah, usually around September 1st, yes. First thing I'm gonna do is replace my Parks Tacoma mud house with a cinema. Might build this stage in front of the screen because the cinema show location. Yes. Which track pieces does the new flying coaster have? It has basically one of each sides, if that makes any sense. You know, like it could be on the... Like, imagine a straight track, right? that is in the flying position. You can have it be on the left side of the track if you put it in the sitting position, or on the right. So you have tracks for both of those situations. Then you have a piece that you cannot modify, which is putting you from the flying to the seating position and vice versa. And then launch pieces and drive tires for when it is on its side, to have like that show scene that they have on fly, essentially. So it's really great. It does everything that fly does, essentially. Oh, that's cool. Germany starts next week. Wow. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I think once we are done with the ceiling, I might call it a stream. So tired for some reason. See you all on Friday. See you all on Saturday, not Friday. Next stream is on Saturday. $125. Yeah, this is gonna look great. Can we also do a drive tire lift hill like Fly does? Yes, you can. Yes. No, not this. I would have loved to use this, but it's kind of bad. It's just that the pieces aren't lined up, so I like don't like it at all. What about this though? Whoops, not what I meant to do, but that's fine. I think I can salvage that a little bit. Like so. Yeah, that's great. I think it misses a little bit. I think that's where I could put my my sun thing. Yeah, that's not bad. What about the smaller swirls? Being like here? And here? Wow, that's a big heart. No, maybe not the heart then. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's a good look. I like that. I wonder if we can add scenery to the bogies on the flyer, since they do have those little shells on the bogies. I haven't tried that, so I would not know. I hope that we do, because otherwise it's going to be not great. I really want a European or World's Fair pack. Though you can do most of it with parades. I feel like we'll see World's Fair again, but we'll see... I don't know. Maybe it'll be called like an Around the World pack that is including World's Fair from the first game and expanding on that idea, much like Silver Screen has been with studios. We put some scenery over the bogies on the website, so there is a chance. Okay, cool. Are you sure it's just not the train shell, though? Let's not have false hopes. I needed to make that a group. There we go. Hey, that is pretty much lined up. That's great. I wonder if we'll get more packs geared towards the original ones rather than the newer themes. I think so, but technically there are also newer themes. Like you have to imagine that Silver Screen is very much a newer theme. Wow, look at this. That is great, but also I feel like every other one should be empty. Now it looks too empty. Okay. Maybe a different pattern? I don't know. Maybe that's enough. No, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. But yeah, the Silver Screen theme itself is like completely separate compared to studios. But it does have like the cinema aspect to it. And I feel like they could do something like that. For example, they could do spooky and something that looks like monsters, like Dark Universe at Epic Universe. You know, it would be adjacent, not exactly the same thing, but they go hand in hand really well. You could vary the colors. Sure. I don't know, I think it looks great. Let's not have too many colors. I think I like that, yeah. Let's not have too many colors. Especially because originally I wanted to have bunting. And actually, I've never used bunting in the game yet. So let's see if that works at all. Let's just do a quick save. Just to make sure everything is fine and dandy. There we go. Horizontal dotted line would add to the design, but it looks good. Can I have that? Hold on. Icing. Maybe this? Ah. It's not necessarily horizontal, but it works. Maybe like here even. Squiggly thing. Oh, wait. Oh, the sun is not showing. Hold on. Well, the sun. You know what I mean. Gotta lower them all. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, great. So maybe not here. What are those suspicious project save files? This Project Odysseus. So this is something completely else that I will not continue, so don't pay anything. Well, every project that I have right now that's Project something, except Project Blonde, which you know as Railrunner. But this one, and that one are not on the cards anymore. This was something that I had thought about but will not continue. Project Odysseus is the Corvus contest submission that I started a while ago. Even longer than 22nd of July. I think I started it basically when it was announced. But I'm not doing that anymore. And Project Kavinsky was my early access thing, but it's not gonna happen anymore. I'm gonna do something a little smaller, a little simpler. Hey Barbarino, welcome to the stream. And Shane as well, welcome to the stream. Hey Lyndon, welcome to the stream as well. Sorry I haven't been there for the past couple streams. You're fine, you're totally fine. It's okay. Can you show the ones you will not continue? No, of course not. I know it may be interesting for me to show you guys things that will not be, but I'd rather not. I'd rather show you only the things that I've finished. For obvious reasons. No, I don't like that. Definitely looking forward to what was announced earlier today. Yeah, of course. Of course. It's a great DLC, I will say that. What the hell is it like that? There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's great. I like that. Let's keep it that way. I feel like it's simpler to have less patterns on every other arc, essentially. But yeah, that works well. I forgot one of those. There we go. Yeah, that's great. That's really great. I did miss one indeed, yeah. I saw it. See you, .net. Thank you for stopping by. Cuckoo Arm will definitely be my favorite ride in this entire game. I'm looking forward to making something with this at some point in the future. Likely in Camtasia World. How does it look from here? Yeah, it looks great. Hey, evening. Evening name with no vowels. I'm gonna be honest though, it's so warm in my room right now. It's so hot, in fact, not even warm. It's not bearable. That I might stop the stream. Honestly, it's a bit too warm to be working right now, unfortunately. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. If you've enjoyed the stream, definitely leave a like on the stream. It goes a long way to support my work, as you all know. Definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like, come on. I mean, if you're chatting, you are subscribed, so that means that you're a real one. But yeah, as for us. We're gonna see one another on Friday for the new episode of Belleflore, and after that on Saturday for the next stream, which is gonna be a birthday stream, so it's gonna be a little different. We're not gonna work on Belleflore because I'm not gonna work on my birthday, come on. But we are going to tour basically everything that I've done in Planet Coaster 2 so far, which is a lot of things you'll see. It's like over 4,000 hours, I believe, of work, or close to, I believe. I think I'm right, 3,800 or something. Maybe even more, I don't know. I don't keep count anymore. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I love you all very, very much, and I'll see you all on Friday for Belleflore episode 11. See you all. Bye. Oops. Ah! Well, that's a big screen of OBS, isn't it? Anyway, see you all.